Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is a snow day Skype version of Training Thursday.
Yeah.
With me, Jordan. I'm the Vice President Communications for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association, joined as always by
Kerry Vitale, Program Manager for the Training Department. Also snowed
Kerry.
in.
Yes, Kerry. I am in Walnut Grove in
Yep.
North Langley, British Columbia. We had 34 centimeters here yesterday and more coming tonight. What about you in Richmond?
Yeah, we have about 10 inches of snow. I don't know what it is in centimeters, which is bad for a Canadian. But yeah, it's pretty high. It does not seem to be melting, which
No.
is lovely, and it's supposed to get very icy later this evening. So I was like, nope, game time decision, staying home.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't blame you for that. Okay, well, let's talk about our featured course before my family comes in from shoveling and tobogganing and whatever else they're doing.
Nice.
It is Understanding Brain Circuitry. So
Yes,
run us
more
through that.
wellness. Yeah, so free for members, January the 31st, which is a Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12:30. So we always talk about mental health stigma, breaking the stigma of all of this at the beginning of every year in our wellness program. So this is just part of that. We all know about like computers, regular maintenance for operating systems like that, but we also need to do that for us as people. So our heart, digestion, circulation, exercise, all that fun stuff. But you also need to think about that with your brain. So sometimes things can short circuit a little bit. So we want to talk about that. And that is usually caused by stigma. So 90 minutes interactive workshop tailored specifically for the construction industry. You're going to draw parallels between regular maintenance for the body and the critical yet often overlooked maintenance of your circuitry in your brain. We'll address things like the impact of stigma, mental health, and factors that influence brain circuitry, and a whole lot more. So,
Yeah.
well, ICBA Wellness Program.
Yeah, Wednesday, January 31st, 11 to 12:30,
Yes.
free for members, $25 for non-members, but just become a member and then you get it free.
Exactly.
It's an interesting, I was going to say spin, but it's a political term. It's not spin. It's just an interesting approach.
Mhm.
The idea that stigma holds us back from mental health, but it doesn't have to be external stigma. Like we talk about a lot in like, oh, well, Kerry isn't open to people who, are feeling anxious or whatever, which is not true, but you know what I
I
mean?
was like,
But how we have our own internal biases and stigma that may actually prevent us from, admitting that we have a problem or we need help or that we have an
right?
issue. So that's an interesting, it's an interesting little wrinkle to all of this.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is our second free one this month. Our first free one is tomorrow. So if anyone hasn't registered for that one, please go ahead. We'd love to have you about breaking the stigma of mental health. We are going to be doing these throughout the year, a whole bunch of free ones for our members on our various wellness topics. So please keep attuned to our course calendar, icba.ca/courses. Feel free to reach out to us at any time. We're happy to chat more about it.
Yeah, and to get the most value out of these, your company should join the ICBA Wellness Program.
Obviously.
Look, it's legit award-winning program designed for construction. This isn't just like some little stickers and pat on the back. No, this is educational tools designed for construction work sites and offices that you can use throughout the year. Different theme every month. Really a great program. ICBA.ca/wellness for all the details on that. And our board of directors made it free for all member ICBA member companies. I think we have more than 100 participating, more than 10,000 folks, actively involved in the program, which is really a cool thing. And we see all sorts of interesting stories out of it. Ventana Construction, for example, ran the program for several months, and they were like, kind of quiet about it, and is it getting a lot of pickup? And then when they needed it, it was there, and it saved folks' lives. And like it really is one of those things that you don't know you need it until it's too late. So get it now. Start talking about these issues with your workers and your employees. It just makes so much more sense.
Absolutely.
Kerry, speaking of wellness, you ran a race on the weekend. How'd that go?
It was very cold. I apologize, my camera just glitched a little bit. But yeah, anyone who was in BC may have realized how very cold it was. It was -7. So yeah, that was chilly, but it was good. It was very nice. It was very sunny, so that was okay. But yeah, I don't think I've ever been so cold at the beginning of a race as I was. But I felt good when I was done. Got to go home, emptied the hot water tank in my shower.
twice.
Twice, exactly.
Yeah, that would be the thing, like bringing your body temperature back up after must be.
Yeah, that was more the problem, is that moving, you're totally fine. You beforehand, and then when you stop, you're just like, whoa, okay, that's not okay. So there's a picture from it. And yeah, you can definitely tell my poor face is very cold.
Yes. I might use that in the roundup tomorrow, just so you know. That's our interstaff newsletter that we put out every Friday with all the interesting stuff. So, Kerry, running is hard enough, but now you've gone to extremes, right? You run in the heat in Las Vegas. You're running in the freezing cold in Steve's. Like, this is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a little bit nuts. I am kind of looking out the window going, am I going to go outside later? I might go outside for a little bit later, but we shall see. Depends on whether the freezing rain starts.
Yes, well, be careful. This is how you twist ankles and put yourself up.
Exactly. So hopefully not, but hopefully it'll all be okay. But hey, physical health, very important part of mental wellness.
Exactly. Now, for my mental health was greatly boosted this weekend when my Green Bay Packers defeated our boss, Chris Gardner's ridiculous Dallas Cowboys.
I saw that.
I don't know if you've seen his office. It has been redecorated.
I did see that on Monday, yes.
To include some Packer memorabilia.
Sure,
Chris, to his credit, was much more dour on the Cowboys' chances going in than I was. So I've enjoyed this. There's even rumors that he may just give up on the Cowboys and join Packer Nation. So
well done. We shall see how that goes. We'll keep you updated, everybody.
That's right. Very exciting stuff. All right. Well, that's it for us. We will be back next week. We'll talk more future course as well. So we'll give you a little bit of build up to Build X and what our plans are for that date there.
Awesome.
And in the meantime, be safe and have a great weekend.